Robbo ain't for sale. Don't you worry, my friend. We'll get to the Andy Robertson talk in a moment. Actually, you know what? We won't even wait a moment. We'll get straight into it. So this got posted earlier on from the Mail to say Andy Robertson has emerged as a potential candidate to replace Alphonso Davies at Bayern Munich and is understood to be top of the list. So obviously when you see this in the Mail, you start researching further, and yes, there is apparently interest in Andy Robertson. I've had that confirmed on my side as well. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month, and you'll get an additional 3 months free. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. We all know he's not for sale, so I think it's going to be a bit of a moot point, but they are interested, and even though Andy Robertson's 30 years of age, they certainly are interested in him. He's got just over 2 years to go in his Liverpool contract, so the club certainly aren't in any need or rush, or, well, need is the word really, to sell him. So I don't expect it to be an issue. But I've said to you before as well, Alphonso Davies will be going to Real Madrid. I've been telling you that for months now. Mainstream media are just catching up with it, but there you go. And look, it's not our problem. It's their problem. We don't have to replace a left-back. We have a very good, capable left-back, thank you. And Bayern Munich's problems are just that, Bayern Munich's problems. So I wouldn't worry about it. Robbo's happy where he is, you know that. Loves the club. The fans love him. You know, I don't expect Robertson to be up for sale for any number, so I wouldn't worry about it. But it does go to show you, if you're looking at the likes of Alonso as a preference of where he might want to go to, less work to do at Liverpool, higher payoff, higher caliber squad, I would say, overall as well. So yeah, just another reason why you can probably expect Mr. Xabi Alonso to Anthony Robinson if Robbo leaves. I was looking at some stats actually last night. I think I seen this pop up on Sky actually. Anthony Robinson is the most interceptions in the Premier League, and he is somebody that, you know, we've looked at, we've seen him mentioned. He's still, what is he, 27? So he's not exactly a young player. And look, I wouldn't be looking to sell Andy Robertson at all. I would sell Costas. I've said this many times, but if you wanted to sell Costas and bring in Anthony Robinson, I'd take that. Frimpong if Robbo leaves. Wrong side of the pitch, Coach Bill. You'd be looking at Grimaldo, probably, if you wanted that side. But he's, I think, what, 28, 29, Grimaldo? So, look, I think Costas could play Alonso's current system easily, as could Robertson, as could Bradley. Not really sure too much about Calvin Ramsey yet, because quite frankly we haven't got to see Calvin Ramsey. What's this bull crap about Robbo leaving? It's like Craig says, and I wanted 12. There just isn't a world where that'll happen. It's just that he's been linked in the which paper was it? The Mail? Was it the Mail? Let me get my notes open again. The Mail, yes. The Mail have said Andy Robertson has emerged as a potential candidate to replace Alphonso Davies at Bayern Munich and is understood to be top of the list. And that comes from Simon Jones, who's, you know, a decent journalist. I think I would like Robbo sold and Grimaldo comes in when Xabi takes charge. He plays a crucial part of the team for Alonso. He's very good. But so is Robbo. I mean, look, I love Grimaldo. Was it Alex? Sorry, Harris. I love Grimaldo, mate. I've been saying for weeks I love watching him play at Bayer Leverkusen. I think I'd rather move Costas on, which sounds really harsh, and I don't want to make it sound like I don't like Costas. I do. He seems like a really sound lad that loves being at Liverpool Football Club. I don't know if he's ever going to be able to take over from Robbo. I don't feel comfortable in saying yes to that. Not that it's my choice, but... So, I don't know. Robbo can play the system. I would say Costas could play Alonso's system as well, to be honest. And you don't want to replicate Leverkusen at Liverpool. You want Alonso to come in and tweak his system to work with the players we have. And then if he feels there's some deficiencies in the squad, address them. I love the way I'm talking about Alonso like it's a done deal and he's coming. So get rid of Costas and bring in Grimaldo. I mean, if you offered me that right now on a trade, I'd take it. To be honest with you, I would. Especially when you look at, we've got a few academy products at left back who are out on loan and developing. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't take it. Jens said, I cannot see Robbo leaving unless Klopp joins him. I can't see Robbo leaving. I think Robbo, I might be arrogant, right? I think Robbo loves the club. And I think there's a Scottish Liverpool connection that goes back a long way, obviously. And I don't know, I just feel like Robbo wants to be here. But I don't know the man. And I don't know his thought process or what his family wants. But I can't see him going anywhere, honestly. He's got 2 and a bit years to go on his Liverpool contract. So we're certainly not in a position where we'd have to sell him. What do you think their offer would be? In the chat, give me a number that you think Bayern Munich's offer might be if they wanted to go after Andy Robertson. No idea what his value is. Honestly, I don't. At 30 years of age, not sure. Whatever the number is, the answer will be no. You're not getting them, but just interested to see your thoughts. Lewis said 50 million. Giovanni, 30. Anthony Malata, 50 million. 65 for Adam Mustafa. Adam Newell, or excuse me, David Newell. My apologies, David. I was reading the name above. 35 million. 60 million for Sting. Adel, 50 million. I don't know how to read that name out. It was a whole jumble of letters and numbers. 60 million. 70 million for Jason Green. The Faceman Network, 35-40. T, 60 million. Asif, 50 mil. Wow. I've got to say, that's a little bit higher than I would have anticipated. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm saying it seems as if I have undervalued in my own mind what I thought the number was going to be. I thought you were going to say 40. But a lot of 50s and upwards there. I love the no sale comment, Mary, by the way, because I'm definitely on team no sale. Thiago's wages can't disappear fast enough. What a waste. It's one of those situations, Wes, isn't it, where we know what Thiago's capable of. The man is an outstanding footballer. And we know Thiago doesn't want to be injured. No footballer doesn't want to be playing and doesn't want to be sitting in the rehab room. But it's also been a real letdown of a last year of his Liverpool contract. So it does feel like, respectfully, the right time to depart from himself and Joel Matip. But yeah, tough one. I guess that's why when we were buying him, we knew 25 million or so, there was somewhat of a risk in it, but I think, I don't say we got our money's worth, but from the transfer fee alone, I think it was reasonable. But getting 200 grand a week off the wage book, it's going to make a big difference. I don't know what Joel Matip's on off the top of my head, but he's quite a senior player, so I would imagine you're probably hovering somewhere around the 80, 100 grand a week mark there. So that's a lot of money that is going to be available to either put into new contracts for the likes of Trent, Mo, and Verge, or to amortise across a new signing. So yeah, good bit of money being freed up. I feel like Joel is still capable of playing at the top level, both mentally and physically, and I think Thiago is too, but mentally, physically, I don't know if he's up to it now. So for me, aspect 008, you look at it this way with Matip, right? He's at a contract in the summer. We don't know how he comes back from the ACL. Let's use Verge as an example. Both two very fit men, and we know that Verge said it took him another season to really trust his body and get back. that would make Matip, 33 then, heading for 34. It feels like a risk that's not worth taking over a contract. You know, if he was under contract with the club, of course, you know, but he's not. We have an exit point, and the fact that Klopp isn't going to be the manager makes me even more confident that we'll say our goodbyes at that point. It sounds really harsh and all, I know, but it's not a charity. It is a business and a football club, and it's really unfortunate what's happened to Joel, and we all love Joel. But can you commit another contract? I don't think so. Not when you don't have to.